Hi. These are statements by parents of children on my caseload, very representative of the way a lot of parents feel. I think it's safe to say that many parents feel that they are not listened to, and they often feel somewhat powerless in their interactions with schools. The reasons are many. One reason might be just the words we use. We use a lot of fairly technical words, and we have a lot of acronyms. In my board, I'm SRT, a System Resource Teacher. In the public board in my city, I think I'd be an LRT, a Learning Resource Teacher, which in my board is a Language Resource Teacher. We have a lot of letters, specialized programs that have very particular names. I know people that have used the term IPRC like it's a verb. Have you IPRC'd that child? A little admission. Sometimes through my career I've been in fairly large meetings, and sometimes words are thrown around and I smile and I nod and I have no idea what they actually mean. I think that's a pretty common thing. It's symptomatic of a bigger issue, which is we are a confusing collection of rules, a lot of rules. And as a parent, when an educator, an EA, a teacher is speaking to a parent, they're not sure whose rules these are. Are they the educational assistance rules, how they do business? Is this a class rule? Is this a school rule? Is this a school board rule, how the school board traditionally carries out activities? Is it the ministry's rule? Is it beyond the ministry? To a parent new to education, to special education, this can be very confusing. Another issue is that often parents bring their own history to schools. Perhaps a parent had a tangled relationship with their schools when they were young, and they bring that feeling, sometimes that anxiety, to the school in their interactions with their child's school. I have a friend a few years ago, and he's a lawyer, he's a litigator, and he would say to me, Ed, I can represent people in a court, that when I walk into that school, I feel 8 years old. It doesn't help that, sometimes we have parents sitting in little chairs designed for 8-year-olds, but there's a general theme here, and it is that school can be very anxiety producing for a lot of parents. These videos that I'm going to make are based on two key principles. There is a power differential between schools, school boards, and parents. We would like to believe, we often say we're all equals at the table, but a lot of parents just know that that often is not the case. On the other hand, I have seen parents make their voice heard, make their child's needs understood by schools. I've seen parents effectively advocate for their children. We're going to be exploring how that's more likely to happen in